extensions. Every single pearl is gathered by hand, a ritual of patience. Snail caviar cannot be machine harvested.
From the humid world of the snails, the freshly harvested snail caviar travels in chilled dishes, never breaking its connection to the earth.
Gentle now.
Chilled immediately, the delicate snail caviar pearls are cocooned at a constant 4 degrees. The journey from farm to processing has begun.
With the harvest complete, the farm rests. The snail caviar is now in transit, leaving the pastoral behind and heading toward a place of precision.
Through waking streets, the snail caviar travels discreetly. It's a precious cargo, destined for a facility that treats every pearl like a jewel.
This is the atelier, where nature's pearls are transformed into luxury. Snail caviar processing.
Temperature 2 degrees.
Absolute purity is the only standard. The artisans who handle snail caviar dress for a surgical theater because the product is more delicate than any other food.
Beautiful.
Under the loupe, every snail caviar pearl reveals its character. The initial inspection is about looking for...
Transferred 1 spoon at a time, the snail caviar is handled as if weighing air. Every touch is intentional, every spoonful a selection. A mineral water bath awakens the snail caviar's inner glow. This first rinse removes nature's dust, leaving only the luminous pearls ready for sorting. Dried without friction, the snail caviar pearls now show their true colors. White, cream, and the elusive pink become distinct under the light. Illuminated from within, the snail caviar reveals its grade. Only the most uniform spheres, with flawless inner light, will earn the designation premium. White snail caviar, the most classic of the escargot pearls. Prized for its delicate taste and jewel-like appearance, it is the signature of luxury.
Lovely cream.
Cream pearls bring a golden warmth to snail caviar. Subgraded by size, they offer chefs a spectrum of flavors and textures, from delicate to decadent.
So rare. Pink snail caviar is nature's rarity, a mutation of diet and snail subspecies. These blush pearls command the
Uniformity is the soul of presentation. Snail caviar pearls are sieved to the exact millimeter, so that every jar delivers a whisper of the sea. Snail caviar is bathed in a mineral infusion that honors its earthy origins while hinting at the oceanic notes found in the finest caviar.
Reject. In the final light, only perfection remain. Snail caviar undergoes this
The vessel must be as noble as the pearl. Each snail caviar jar is a crystal sanctuary, sterilized to
hand-filled with intention. Snail caviar is not poured, it is arranged, pearl by pearl, to create a visual masterpiece inside each tiny jar.
Sealed with a breath of brine, the snail caviar pearls are now suspended in time. This delicate liquid preserves their texture and subtle flavor for months. Perfectly sealed. Each jar of snail caviar is an individual vault, ensuring that the pearls inside remain as fresh as the moment they were harvested. The label is the poem of the product. Snail caviar is presented with understated elegance, telling the story of its origin and its artisan handling.
Perfect. Traceability is luxury. Every jar of snail caviar carries a fingerprint, the exact harvest date and batch, ensuring authenticity and accountability.
A full experience, curated. Snail caviar is not merely a food, it's an occasion, presented in a box that speaks of heritage and haute cuisine. Resting in the cold, the snail caviar matures slightly, its flavors marrying gently. Vigilance in the vault. Even after sealing, random snail caviar jars are audited to guarantee that what the customer opens is identical to what the artisan packed.
Science confirms purity. Snail caviar is tested for pathogens with the same rigor as raw seafood, ensuring that its consumption is as safe as it is sublime.
Even color is quantified. Snail caviar's visual appeal is protected by objective measurement, guaranteeing that white means the same luminous pearl every season.
Pop force with intolerance. That signature pop.
The brine is the silent partner. Snail caviar's subtle flavor depends on an exact salinity and acidity, monitored batch by batch. Optimal. The final authority. With all tests passed, the snail caviar batch earns its freedom, ready to travel from this atelier to the world's finest tables. Hand-picked for the world's kitchens. Snail caviar orders are assembled with the same care as the product itself, nestled in cooling packs for the journey.
Merci.
The final handoff. Snail Caviar's cold chain is now in the hands of a premium logistics partner, ensuring it arrives in...
From rural snail farm to the gastronomic capital of the world, Snail Caviar travels in climate-controlled silence, its precious status never compromised.
Magnifique.
The moment of truth. In the hands of a master chef, Snail Caviar becomes an ingredient of inspiration, its delicate pearls ready to elevate a dish. Perfect.
Opened, the snail caviar releases its subtle perfume, a mix of earth, clean water, and the promise of the ocean.
Umami. Taste is the final judge. The snail caviar's unique, earthy pop delivers an umami that inspires a dish, a culinary poem in the making. Transformed, the snail caviar, once nestled in soil, now crowns a dish of pure elegance. Its pearls bring texture, luxury, and the narrative of nature.
Exquisite.
The journey ends where it was always meant to, on a plate, in a moment of pure pleasure. Snail caviar bridges farm and fine dining.
The atelier never rests for long. A new harvest arrives, carrying fresh treasures. Each batch of snail caviar.
This is the highest pink count we've had. A bounty of pink. Such a discovery changes the day. These
Reserved for the most discerning. Pink snail caviar, held in a minimalist environment, is allowed to rest, its flavor concentrating until the moment of unveiling.
Occasions. The secret of color and flavor lies in the snail's menu. At the atelier, R&D explores how specific.
Yarrow tends to produce nature's palate is cultivated. By planting specific flora,
Healthy snails, exceptional pearls. Animal welfare is the cornerstone of snail caviar quality, and regular veterinary checks ensure the snails thrive.
The future of snail caviar starts here. Each tiny snail represents a potential lifetime of pearls, carefully nurtured from birth.
Kittens. As the sun sets, the harvest continues. The symbiotic rhythm of snail and yields its treasures.
Precision is timeless. Even during the quiet of the night, the snail caviar equipment is verified, ensuring that when the artisans return, their tools are flawless.
In the stillness, focus deepens. Sorting snail caviar is a meditation, each pearl a choice.
Limited by nature, curated by hand. The Grand Cru Cream Snail Caviar Pearls are a numbered masterpiece, a rarity even within this niche world. For the rarest pearls, a fitting sanctuary. Snail Caviar's pinnacle editions are presented in leather and silk, objects of desire in themselves.
I'll take all of them.
Beyond retail, Snail Caviar enters the realm of private sale. Connoisseurs come to the source to acquire these edible gems.
Gratitude and exclusivity. Each Snail Caviar sale is a personal connection, a promise that these pearls are not just food, but a story the client now owns.
we need more cream Grand Cru.
Demand is quiet but constant. Snail Caviar's global clientele is a who's who of.
This is beautiful.
Cultural nuance matters. For the Tokyo order, snail caviar labels are hand-lettered in Japanese, a gesture of
An echo of omotenashi, Snail Caviar for Japan is presented with the art of fabric wrapping, blending French gastronomy with Japanese hospitality. Perfect.
Shipped like a relic. The Snail Caviar crate is designed to protect and impress, embodying the reverence with which these pearls are sent across oceans. Airborne. Snail Caviar crosses continents in a few hours, its cold chain maintained from French soil to Japanese table. Through customs with ease, thanks to meticulous documentation. Snail Caviar's paperwork is as precise as its processing, ensuring a smooth entry into Japan. Arrived and admired. Snail Caviar's journey ends in a Tokyo hotel that values tradition and innovation, a perfect match for these East meets West pearls.
Infused with Japanese sensibility, Snail Caviar meets yuzu and sake, creating a flavor bridge between France and Japan.
Subarashi.
Validation from the palate of a critic. Snail Caviar's journey from snail to spoon has now been judged sublime, and its reputation grows.
Success is shared. The Snail Caviar Atelier is a family, and every positive review on the world stage is a victory for all who tended the snails.
Interesting.
Innovation knows no bounds. Snail Caviar is not confined to savory. Its briny pop can elevate chocolate, creating an avant-garde dessert that challenges and delights.
Oui, chef, bien sûr.
Service with a personal touch. Even in a digital age, the Snail Caviar Atelier values the human voice.
A dedicated shelf for the world's great kitchens. Snail Caviar reserves are physically tagged, ensuring that the chef's exact request is met. Every shipment is a relationship. A complimentary taste of the rare pink snail caviar turns a business order into a moment of delight and discovery.
Merci, c'est incroyable.
Every picture tells a story. The Snail Caviar Wall of Fame celebrates the creativity of chefs who transform these pearls.
Snail caviar at a wedding, the ultimate luxury. Pearls of nature decorating a symbol of love, adding a delicate, briny surprise to each bite.
The engraving will be perfect.
Tailored luxury. Snail caviar can be personalized down to the jar, turning a gourmet product into a bespoke wedding favor.
Personalized to perfection, the engraving turns a simple jar lid into a keepsake, commemorating a special day with Snail Caviar's timeless elegance. 200 tokens of love.
Each snail caviar favor is a small masterpiece, packed with care to ensure every guest.
A sensory surprise. Snail caviar becomes a conversation starter, a memory etched on the palate of every guest, forever linked to the celebration.
This could be a new gold line.
Innovation driven by curiosity, the atelier is constantly exploring new snail species to expand the snail caviar color and flavor spectrum.
This looks promising. A new beginning.
If the trial succeeds, the world of snail caviar will have a new gold standard, literally.
Beautiful.
Gold from the earth. If nature provides, the atelier will perfect. This new snail caviar pearl promises
The pop is firmer, perfect with foie. Early feedback drives demand. The golden snail caviar is so promising.
Hors d'escargot is perfect.
Mystique before market. The launch of a new snail caviar color is an event.
An invitation in a box. The hors d'escargot pre-launch gifts tantalize the world's top chefs, each receiving a numbered piece of the future.
Oh my God! We're getting calls from all over.
The world's palate is piked. Snail caviar creates a sensation, proving that rarity and beauty command desire.
Growth without compromise. The atelier expands to accommodate the golden pearls, but the ethos remains. Small, artisanal, immaculate.
This one's is deep amber. Within gold, there are shades. The snail caviar ordo sorting on subgrades that
The rarest of the rare. Amber snail caviar pearls are a freak of nature, destined for a collector or a once-in-a-lifetime dish.
Sold as edible gems, snail caviar reaches the pinnacle of luxury as an auction item, proving that nature's art can surpass human jewels.
Delivered by hand, received with honor. Snail caviar's journey from a greenhouse to a royal palace is complete. It is now in the hands of a chef.
Thank you, frizzers. Paired with the finest beluga, snail caviar's amber pearl holds its own, a testament to its unique texture and flavor.
A royal commission. Snail caviar now graces the most exclusive tables regularly, a relationship built on mutual appreciation for the finest things in life.
This is incredible.
The world wants to see. A documentary crew captures the magic of snail caviar, bringing this hidden art to millions of viewers.
Got it.
Trying the craft firsthand, the host gains a new respect for the artisans. Snail caviar sorting is not just skill, it's a lifetime of dedication.
Every pearl has a story in its touch. You can feel the grade, the soul of it, right here.
Captured for posterity, Snail Caviar's story will now inspire a global audience, revealing that the most exquisite foods come from patience, nature, and touch.
Seeing their work on screen fills the Snail Caviar family with emotion. They are not just producers, they are guardians of a living treasure. The documentary effect. Snail Caviar is now known to millions, and demand surges. The atelier must balance artisanal limits with newfound fame.
We can't compromise on sorting.
Scaling an art. Snail Caviar production requires more hands, more trained eyes, and more time. The plan is careful.
Growth that respects the source. The farm expands carefully, providing new homes for snails while preserving the ecosystem that makes snail caviar possible.
Gentle, very gentle.
Passing on the craft, new hands learn the art of snail caviar sorting, ensuring that the atelier standards will live on for generations.
Well done. From trainee to contributor, each correctly sorted snail caviar pearl brings the apprentice closer to mastery, and the atelier gains another trusted pair of eyes, humming in harmony. The Snail Caviar Atelier at full capacity is a symphony of human skill, each person a note in a melody of perfection.
To the team!
Sweet success. The Snail Caviar family celebrates a record, knowing that the pearls on the cake symbolize their dedication and the trust of the world's chefs. Winter's gift. Cold weather snail caviar is a special seasonal offering, prized for its concentrated flavor, a reminder that nature's cycles shape luxury. Seasons in a jar. The winter collection snail caviar captures the essence of the cold months, a fleeting taste that will be gone by spring, driving desire.
Reserve 10 jars for my Christmas menu. Sold before spring. Snail caviar's scarcity creates a frenzy among those who know the winter pearls are spoken for within hours of release.
The ultimate festive indulgence. Snail caviar and champagne, a pairing made in heaven, packaged as the perfect gift for the connoisseur who has everything.
On the world's most famous food hall floor, snail caviar holds its own among the finest foods, turning curious shoppers into loyal aficionados.
A moment of reflection. The year ends with a single snail caviar pearl, symbolizing the thousands that...
To the next harvest and the next rare pearl.
To the snails.
A family that celebrates the Snail Caviar team, the Snail Caviar team, from farm to atelier.
Happy New Year. A new cycle. The first snail caviar pearls of the year carry the promise of another season of beauty, a reminder that nature's rhythm is eternal.
Not for sale. This snail caviar jar is a symbol of continuity and gratitude, a museum piece that tells the story of the year's beginning.
The cycle of life, from snail to luxury.
Art imitates nature. Snail Caviar becomes a medium for an artist.
Sustainability in practice. The Snail Caviar jar lives on, repurposed into something beautiful, symbolizing the atelier's commitment to a full-circle philosophy.
Do the snails get to keep some pearls?
No, but they make new ones, seeds of wonder.
Teaching children about snail caviar fosters respect for nature.
Thank you.
Investing in the future, Snail Caviar supports the next generation, ensuring the art of snail pearl processing continues with fresh passion and knowledge.
Like this?
Hands learning the ancient craft, the Snail Caviar intern begins her journey, and the lineage of skill is passed on, one pearl at a time. Nature's generosity. Summer snail caviar is plentiful, allowing the atelier to share the luxury more widely while maintaining its artisanal soul. Accessible luxury. The summer sale brings snail caviar to a wider audience while still maintaining the integrity of the product and the cold chain.
Temperature holding at 2 degrees.
Across the world, unbroken. Snail Caviar's cold chain proves its reliability even to Australia.
A global community. Snail Caviar connects people through a shared appreciation of the extraordinary. A pearl.
More than a product, a passion. The Snail Caviar community shares the love of these pearls, building a brand that is as personal as transparency in real time. The live stream demystifies Snail Caviar, turning curious viewers into potential customers by showing the reality and the wonder.
Oh my God, it's here!
Joy delivered. Snail Caviar creates memories, not just meals. Now I see why we're so careful.
Roots reconnect. By touching the source, the Snail Caviar artisans deepen their respect for every pearl.
To a decade of pearls and the timelessness of this craft. Cheers!
Remarkable.
Aged like fine wine, vintage Snail Caviar is a revelation, proving that these pearls are not just a luxury but a living product that evolves. Giving back. Snail Caviar's success enables conservation, protecting the wild cousins of the farmed snails and the ecosystems they inhabit.
They're doing well.
A circle of care. The Snail Caviar Atelier ensures that its business enriches nature, not depletes it.
Immortalized in print, the Snail Caviar story becomes a beautiful book, preserving the heritage and the artistry for generations to come.
A community of snail lovers. The book tour becomes a celebration of Snail Caviar's fans, who are as passionate as the makers. Thank you for the pearls.
Look,
Snails.
where do the snails live?
Bringing the atelier to the people. At the market, Snail Caviar is demystified, tasted, and loved. One interaction at a time.
It's absolutely delicious.
This recipe looks amazing. I'll take a jar.
Inspiring creativity. Snail Caviar recipes open a world of possibilities, making luxury accessible to home cooks.
Where did you get this caviar?
From the atelier to the home, Snail Caviar transforms an ordinary dinner into a gourmet event, making every host a star.
Creative sustainability. The Snail Caviar jar continues its life as art, and the atelier celebrates its customers' ingenuity.
A scent of the earth. Snail Caviar inspires not just taste, but smell, translating its essence into a wearable luxury.
We are thrilled to finally present this unique sensory experience. Snailxury crossover. Snail Caviar
Wearable art. Snail Caviar's aesthetic journey turns into fashion, allowing patrons to carry the elegance of the pearls wherever they go.
Sowing seeds of knowledge. The Snail Caviar Atelier invests in education, creating gardens where children learn about nature.
Thank you.
An end and a legacy. The hands that sorted millions of Snail Caviar pearls complete their final masterpiece, a jar of pinks.
You are the heart of this place.
A lifetime of pearls. The senior sorter departs, but her touch remains in every jar.
The torch passes. A new sorter takes her place, and the Snail Caviar legacy continues, unchanged in quality, renewed in spirit.
This is the beginning and the end. The pearl of a snail. The luxury of patience.
Nature, perfected. Subscribe for more real factory breakdowns of the world's most extraordinary foods.
Subscribe for more real factory breakdowns.
Good morning, little pearls.
Every morning, the ritual repeats. Fresh Snail Caviar arrives from the farm, carrying the promise of new pearls and new possibilities for the artisans within.
Independence earned. The junior sorter now carries the legacy forward, her hands guided by memory and training, every pearl a tribute to the master who taught her.
Extraordinary, this might be a new shade.
Nature never ceases to amaze. A new shade of Snail Caviar emerges, rose gold.
Science confirms rarity. The rose gold Snail Caviar pearl is unlike any before. Its discovery will create a new pinnacle in the atelier's collection.
This will be our new flagship. Only 50 jars, each containing one rose gold pearl.
packaging is poetry. The rosé d'escargot label is crafted to mirror the pearl's delicate hue, ensuring that the outside is as exquisite as the treasure within.
Perfect registration.
Every detail is crafted. The rosé d'escargot labels are produced by artisans who understand that snail caviar is not just food.
Absolutely stunning. A jewel composed of jewels. The rosé d'escargot jar contains a single rose gold snail caviar pearl, captured for the world. The rosé d'escargot jar's beauty is immortalized in a photograph that will entice the most discerning collectors.
An exclusive summons. The rosé d'escargot launch is an intimate affair, reserved for those who understand that snail caviar is the pinnacle of gourmet rarity.
A salon transformed into a snail's palace. The rosé d'escargot launch is
The unveiling. Under the chandelier, the rosé d'escargot pearl reveals its soul. A blush of gold.
It's like tasting the earth and the sea in one. Transcendence on the palate. Rosé snail caviar is an experience beyond description.
I must have them.
Spoken for by the best. Rosé snail caviar finds its home in a 3-star kitchen.
A chapter closed, a legacy amplified. The rosé snail caviar has left the nest, and the atelier's reputation ascends to new heights.
In the quiet of the night, the guardian of snail caviar reflects. The pearls rest.
We need to increase breeding.
We can definitely expand the trial.
Success breeds demand. The atelier must now balance exclusivity with this waiting list.
Welcome home, little ones.
A new sanctuary. To nurture the rose gold snail caviar, the farm creates a tailored Eden in technology and service of nature. The rose gold snails are pampered with precision, ensuring that every precious snail caviar pearl they produce is perfect.
They're even more beautiful.
The first fruits of the new Eden. 7 rose gold snail caviar pearls, tiny but mighty, are born from the careful...
They're perfect.
A new chapter begins. The first harvest from the dedicated rose gold snails yields snail caviar pearls that exceed expectation.
Number 1 complete.
Individually numbered, the Rosé 7 snail caviar pearls are each a unique artifact, their provenance etched in gold, their exclusivity absolute.
That's very generous. Deal.
Sold as a collection, the Rosé 7 snail caviar pearls become a single acquisition for a collector who values rarity above all. It's a treasure chest.
Transported like old masters, the Rosé 7 snail caviar pearls travel in a vault-like crate, reflecting their status as the rarest edible gems on Earth.
Their work, immortalized. The Snail Caviar team sees their pearls elevated to art, to the snails, the sorters, and the next discovery.
Look, I made a rose gold snail.
Inspiring wonder. The atelier opens its doors to children, planting seeds.
A bridge between worlds. The clay pearls, made by children, remind the atelier that the future of snail caviar lies in the hands of those who learn to love it early.
Seasons of labor, seasons of joy. The Snail Caviar family closes the year with gratitude.
Happy holidays!
A decade of memories. The Wall of Fame tells the story of snail caviar not through numbers but through faces.